night smoke curling round the lamp, velvet street lights hum like a slow hymn. I move like a breeze. When the rain falls down, I flip the page with ease. If she wants to talk, I let the clock unwind. My shoulder stays steady, I keep the peace of mind. 2 strikes and the door is closed. 4-leaf wishes, I don't know. Good luck with the roses and the smoke you roll. I move like river water, calm and whole. I told her, good luck with your bullshit. I told her, good luck with your bullshit. Boy, I'm anointed by Jesus. I swear I should be in the pulpit. I told her, good luck with your bullshit. I told her, good luck with your bullshit. And roses always come and go. You chase the flash while I prefer the low glow. Brothers out on corners, we keep our heads on straight. Spend my quiet on the music, not on someone's fake. This town's got stories, some sink, some fly. I'm counting steady heartbeats, not the reasons why. If you want luck, you plant the seed and let it grow. I'm wearing Sunday armor under street lights. I told her, good luck with your bullshit. I told her, good luck with your bullshit.
That's my song.
Good evening.
Not so good, but yeah.
Nate, let me do something real quick. First of all, Sean will be here. He's just running a little bit late. He's going to hop in a second. But I want to address something real quick. Now, here's the thing, Sarabi. I'm not non-confrontational. I'm the opposite. I like to address things, and unlike you, I'm not going to presume. Okay, because here's the thing. Like I don't know how long you've been watching Love Island, but season 1 UK is how far I go back. So this was always my show. This was my show before season 6. This was my show before the current fan base took it over. And the thing is, while I get, some women are frustrated with men's input on the show. If you like a show, you should want it to have wide appeal. You should want more people to watch it. You should want there to be interest. You should want it to be popular. What you don't want is for the show to become something that people start to detest, because here you're talking about hold the L. And here's the deal. We may hold the L in the sense of the only legitimate couple being sent home before the finale. But ultimately, the L is held by the fans of the show, because what's happening here is not anything that we've really seen before. Like shows, they can have an ebb and flow, right? Shows can go through an evolution, and it's okay for a fan base to be a little toxic from time to time. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes passionate fan bases get toxic. Cool, it happens. The problem here is when production starts placating to a toxic fan base, because then the show becomes something else. And if the show continues to follow that path, people with sense will stop watching, because what's the point? There's a saying in sports, since you want to bring up sports metaphors and whatnot, and how men should be watching sports and not caring about what happens on Love Island. there's a saying in sports. If you start listening to the fans, talking about coaches and general managers, if you start listening to the fans, eventually you're going to end up sitting with them. And it may take a couple of years, it may take a couple of seasons, but if the formula is this simple, latch on to one of the OG girls of color. That's it. Latch on to an OG girl of color. Do everything you can to manipulate your way to stay in the game. Don't really explore, because Zach, Bryce, who did they explore? Well, Bryce tried. Zach explored Bryce. Bryce tried to explore Kata. But they ain't really never go nowhere. They latched on to an OG girl of color. Now, granted, Kata wasn't an OG, but she was there soon enough. She came the next fucking day. Early enough. Latch on to an OG girl of color, and you will make it to an end. You'll make it to the end. It doesn't matter if the relationship is legitimate. It doesn't matter if y'all have actual conversations, if y'all just sit up and tell each other how much you like each other and talk about how great your connection is, while we never actually see that connection. We never actually see any in-depth conversations other than y'all talking about other people or about how great it is to be around each other. It doesn't matter. As long as you're with an OG girl of color, that fan base will carry you through the end of the show. What's the point of that? Who wants to watch that? Like, who's really holding the L if that's what the show becomes? Because then it's just predictable. It's been this way for years, but it's getting progressively worse. Nay, go ahead and share your thoughts.
I'm glad you addressed that because I didn't see that comment. First off, y'all, my skin looks fucking incredible right now. Sorry, I was just looking at myself on the screen like, damn, your skin look good today.
Big yourself up. I ain't mad at it.
I've been going through a transition, so it looks really good today. I had to get my skincare right. Yeah. You kind of just gave your whole thing about how you've been watching this show from the beginning. I always shout you out as the king of Love Island. You really have been here. I only really honestly know about this show because of you, because I think I probably found your channel, well, maybe through Love Island, but definitely through your reviews of Love Island. And the way that I view the show, well, first let me say this. Before I was a reality dating show viewer, I have a huge love for reality game shows and the integrity of reality game shows. I talk about that all the time. I love Survivor. I love watching things like The Mo. I love The Circle. I love game shows. And so when I feel like the integrity of the game show isn't being held up, which is what I feel like right now, I start to feel a way about it. Because like you said, people are latching on to the Black women. People probably found out, a couple of seasons ago, maybe last season, that the Black women are popular on this show because the fan base is a lot of Black women. So if you latch on to...
I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. You're not blocked. That's why I put this picture up here. I don't know why you thought you were blocked, but you're not. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
If you see everything, you're definitely not blocked. Here we go. No, you're not. I can see you too. So yeah, if I feel like if everyone's going to come on and do that, then what is the point of having voting? We've lost the integrity of the game show. This final core four that we have right now, I've been hearing core four at least for the last 2 or 3 weeks. When is the first time you remember hearing that? It feels like that has been the end goal. And if the whole end goal is to keep the same original 4 that came in, then what am I voting for? Why am I sitting here watching this for 6 weeks, sitting here, staying up late for 6 weeks, rooting for people? Like, what am I doing? What am I doing here if at the end of the day, production, because I do believe that is production led, I've been saying it for weeks, what's the point? Like, what is the point if they're just going to keep these same 4 people? Now, because this is, I like to say, my first real season watching and covering this show, I didn't really understand how the dumping worked, but from what I've heard from other people who are veterans of this show, they didn't do nearly enough dumpings this season. Something like 14 to 15 to 16 dumpings happened by last week in other seasons, but we'd only had 3 or 4 or so. So it just feels like the entire integrity of the game part of the show has been compromised. And I don't know if I can get behind that, because then what are we doing here? If the show is come on here, make it to the end and get brand deals, then rename the show Brand Deal Island, and I'll be able to support that. But if the game is going to be people come on here to find love, Bryce and Trinity, I know some of y'all think they real. Sean gonna be here to defend them any minute now, but we could all see that that's a fake couple. Carl and Aniya, what's real about that? Kata and Zach, he has been playing in her face since before the hideaway. And then we see his brother come in and tell him, this is what you got to do once you get out the villa. Literally, his brother came on and gave him a playbook for what to do when he gets out. How is that the show that I signed up to watch? That's not what I signed up to watch. I signed up to find a real couple, get them to the end. And as far as I'm concerned, and then I didn't even touch on Melanie and Sincere. We don't even have to talk about how much of a shit show that couple is. It's every single couple that's left there is nonsense. And the only reason they're there is because of the core four and this toxic ass fan base. And I wish I would have been watching this show before this fan base started to pile on, because yeah, it's not given. It's basically what I want to say. So yeah, I'm quite annoyed. I don't know if I'm going to vote. I don't really care who wins at this point, because I don't think any of them deserve the money. So yeah, that's pretty much what I got.
I mean, and the thing is, like, we used to, as a fan base of Love Island, because again, I was around before it became what it is today, which is basically an aviary. But before that, we used to have a saying, this isn't Friendship Island. Like, we actually used to believe in that. And, you know, we used to actually have a problem with Islanders keeping people because strictly out of, you know, of friendship. And we used to have bombshells like come in regularly, and people used to actually get sent home when they were single. And I don't know, it used to be a show with movement. Now it's just like, it's just you go there for 6 weeks. If you're a part of the original crew, you go there for 6 weeks. If you can find somebody that likes you enough, and you know, maybe you win. And that's pretty much it. Like,
wait, somebody said you're a floating head in a mic right now because you blended in.
Yeah, that is the effect often. I'm still working on getting the lighting exactly right, but yeah. I kind of like the floating head sometimes, though. But I want to acknowledge these super chats real quick. No weapon formed against Sincere. Apparently, bro.
You right about that.
Apparently. Thank you so much, Vivacious, for the super chat.
Vivacious always coming through.
Always coming through. Thank you again, Vice City, watching IBC, and Nay. Her fine.
Listen, listen.
I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna let y'all talk amongst yourselves for a minute.
No one is talking amongst ourselves. No one is talking amongst ourselves, because I be getting on YouTube looking crazy as hell. So you really need to stop. But that's crazy. If you don't get your ass back up to the mic.
Oh, and let me go on and add Sean. Sean is here.
Man, what's happening?
What's happening? Hold on, let's get one more super chat, and then I'm gonna let you go. Yeah, the streets are dead. Cool, Matic. Appreciate you for the super chat, brother. But yeah. All right, what you got to say, Sean?
Man, what the hell? I don't know what I've been said, but I mean, it's the fault of the votes. The way that they did them votes, it was no way that Casey was gonna make it. You know what I'm saying?
It's in the beginning.
Yeah, it's a simple mathematical question. I mean, equation. The fact that we all gonna vote for KC, but now we're being forced to vote for 3 other people. Yep. Now, hindsight being 2020, I wish I'd have thought about this so we could have said it previous, but I don't know who y'all voted for. But we'd have needed less votes for Kata and more votes for Kenzie in order for it to be what we wanted it to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And other than that, it was impossible.
Yeah, no, straight up. Yeah, and even with that though, because even if we were all doing that, I don't know, just the sheer number of birds. I'm sorry, nigga. Like, I'm sorry. And then here's the thing. Another thing Sarabi said, and I'm name calling now.
Yeah, we had a situation before you got in.
Now I'm name calling. See, here's what I understand, bro. KC was about 378 bitches in one episode, and neither one of them women gave him not a single apology. Well, no, I'll take that back. Aniya did apologize for getting in his face and yelling at him after production probably told her, but she did at least apologize. We ain't seen nobody else apologize for all the bitches they called KC that night. We've never seen KC be a bitch. He was called out of his name. We have no evidence that KC is a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
They just called him that out of his name. We can point to multiple instances of bird behavior by each one of the core four. Multiple instances of bird behavior. I'm not calling the people names. I'm just calling the shit what it is. That's what I always do. And before anybody get on here talk about me and black women again, I spent all last season on Ace, Taylor, and Nick's ass. All last season on Ace, Taylor, and Nick's ass. Every episode, I'm on here talking about Ace and Taylor.
He did.
Dragging them. Every fucking episode. I talk about what I actually see. The thing is, and that's the thing. Like, I'm not ever gonna be such a fan of somebody that I can't acknowledge their flaws. And that's what happens with me. Y'all get to a point where just because somebody was part of the original cast, you latch on to the person, no matter how they act, what they do.
Wait a minute. Cultivated an environment of black women haters. Who's hating black women? Y'all are sounding asinine. Okay.
No, I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't even care no more. If you think this is an environment of black women haters, then fucking leave.
I know.
I'm not putting up with no more of the stupid shit. All right, because the stupid shit is how we got to this point in the first place. You understand what I'm saying? Like this is how we got to a point where a show that's supposed to be about people building connections and winning because of the connection you built with another person of the opposite sex is all of a sudden about a group of friends dragging whatever white boys and scammers they can to the end.
Yeah,
that's all it is now. That's all it is. And y'all want to sit up here and talk about get out of here with that. Get out of here. Like for real,
I truly don't understand what Sarabi keep talking about hating black women. When I mean, if it's just a black thing, she sure do follow your light skinned ass and refuse to follow me, and want to sit there and talk shit about KC. Hey, I'm starting to think she might be a little colorist. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, she'd follow me because I'm black. She support KC because he black, but no.
Nigga, you gotta drop videos, nigga.
Nigga, it's 184 people that follow me and don't vote and don't drop videos. She can follow me too. She in here talking to me all the time. Yeah. Nah, I see what you were talking about before, and I just had to put that out there. I don't think she like niggas. Hell.
Thank you, J Riz. I know so many people that voted out KC and TT. Production just rigged the game. I voted for KC and TT. Yeah, the way the game was rigged, like Sean said, the math was such that there was no way for us to get bro to the end. Do the votes really count? Not for us, brother. Not for us.
As in the way that they did it, it made it like, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure a lot of us end up voting for Kata over Kenzie. And I'm pretty sure that little bit put her just above KC because the people who were voting for Aniya are obviously voting for Kata. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like we'd have had to vote for somebody who we don't want just so Kata didn't get those extra votes. I mean, like they said, if you don't vote for 4, your vote don't count. You know what I'm saying? They knew what they were doing. They knew that there was no way that KC was going to get enough votes if everybody had to vote for 4 people.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, I don't enjoy a show where production is gonna rig the vote like that.
Yeah, I don't either.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's no what can the viewers actually get out of watching that, bro? Because I mean, yeah, you're serving the stupidest part of your fan base, and yes, I said that. The stupidest part of your fan base. Because we can't have a conversation with you motherfuckers. Like, yeah, there's no logic with you motherfuckers. You sit up here talking about I'm calling people names by saying they're acting like a bunch of birds when Casey was 678 bitches in 30 seconds.
And a half.
And get not an apology from Kata, Trinity, or who else? Who else was shouting at him? Kata, Trinity.
Melanie called
Aniya.
him a bitch boy, actually.
Yeah, Melody said some shit too. And she said some shit behind his back. You know what I mean? But whatever. Yeah. I'm to a point now where I value logic and common sense too much to even have conversations with foolishness. So if that's gonna be a continued stream, honestly, just get the fuck out of here. Like I really don't. I don't care that much. I want to get as many subscribers as possible, but I don't want to at the expense of sanity or of me telling the truth, being myself, or just having to deal with a bunch of dumb motherfuckers. So if you're a dumb motherfucker, then fucking leave.
Yeah, I definitely, and we've all spoken about this too. I've heard Chris and Blair speak about it. We've all lost subscribers during this season of Love Island because of having logic, and it's like,
I don't care.
Bye. I can't be bothered for you to be upset about me using logic.
I really can't. Really can't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So what we got? What happened in this episode other than the stupid shit at the end?
Yeah, I mean, we could go through it at this point. I guess. I guess. We start off. We're picking up after Family Day. Sincere and Melanie are talking. Sincere is literally throwing out every single word he knows, saying that he's gonna make her feel better. He's gonna fix it. He understands where she's coming from. He don't care how long it takes. And then he whispers something in her ear. I don't know what the hell that was, but probably some more stupid shit for her to feel disarmed. And Melanie is not listening to her gut. She knows that her family doesn't like him. Her sister and her mom sat there and spoke to her in her native tongue, telling her how much they didn't like him. And she still is, for some reason, ignoring the signs of her body, what her mom is telling her, what her sister told her, what she knows in her heart to be the right answer, which is get rid of this man. And then I added, Dylan is who y'all actually think KC is, because he says something in the bedroom about the fact that Sincere shouldn't have to deal with this. How long does he have to deal with this? He's been dealing with it for so long. Like, she should just get over it. That's crazy coming from Dylan, who one, just got here, and two, talking about Sincere, who has been quite literally the biggest villain of the season. Maybe outside of Zach and all his humping on Bryce. And then Zach says that he has seen, and we have seen, the world has seen Sincere progress. So we should be on his side. We have not, in fact, seen him progress. But that's what he thinks. What are y'all thoughts on all of that after Family Day?
I mean, I'm happy for my prediction coming true. Episode one.
Vivacious has a daughter. Shout out to the daughter.
Oh yeah. I mean, I meant to say something. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you. I put it up at least, and I forgot to say something. But no, I'm happy for my prediction coming through. You know, I said episode one that Melanie and Sincere would stay together and they would make it to the end, and here we are. So, yeah, for selfish reasons, I'm grateful for that. But I mean, it's honestly sad, but because I mean, it's clear to see if you just look at Sincere's face when they're talking, he don't give a fuck what she talking about
at all.
He don't give a fuck what she talking
Not
about.
a lick.
And she can't even see that, bro. Like, bro, don't even look at her. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's bad. It's so bad. Like, he gives not a single solitary, and then her entire man, like her mom and sister flying all the way out there just to tell her that, and for her to send them back on that flight.
Bruh. Look, man, y'all know I be on the spiritual side a lot. There's something drawing them two together, and they might last longer than anybody else on here. Nobody might not like it, but if she don't leave and she ain't that mad, you know what I'm saying? What you gonna do?
Hey,
no, I mean,
it's above me.
Fact. Like, I accepted that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I was cool with them making it, like I said, because for number one, because I predicted it. But also, like I said last time, and I don't know if Chris is still in here. Happy everybody say happy birthday to Chris from It Takes Two. I think it was on the 7th. I think his birthday was on the 7th.
Yeah, he said he on the beach.
Birthday.
Okay, bet. Yeah, happy birthday, brother.
It's still cancer season, right? Yep. Cancer.
Yeah. Cancer season. Mm-hmm. Hope you're enjoying yourself, dog. But I mean, he's been saying all season that that's the couple that you leave them alone. Don't get involved. Don't try to defend nobody. Don't try to jump in none of their problems, and they will be together till the end. through it all. You know what I'm saying? Like Melanie ain't going nowhere. So
Yeah.
There's gonna be
what it
5
is.
kids in.
You know what I'm saying? And at times might look happier than everybody else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It is what it is. So I mean, I've accepted, you know, what Melanie wants a long time ago. You know, it's now it's up to her family to come to that realization. How did you feel, Sean, about Sincere's pops? Do you think he was serious or was that performative?
I think it was well, it depends on what you mean by serious and performative, because he was definitely like, I mean, look, the internet is a crazy place. You know what I'm saying? So regardless of what he believed, seeing the heat that his son is taking, like he's gonna have to step in as a father. Like all those words is words that he had to say to not end up being sincere. You know what I mean? Like, and you'll never know if he just did it because he had to, or if he would have did it whether the cameras was there or not. But I don't know. It had to be said. I mean, I think he is upset. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't like the way Sincere is moving, but I just don't know to what extent.
I think it was a little bit
his
of
brother
both.
don't give a shit at all. His brother
His
don't
brother
care.
looks a lot. His brother looks a lot younger.
His brother's younger. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't gonna have that perspective.
Yeah,
I did think, like, initially when his father started talking, I was like, okay, good. You know, I'm glad his pops came here to set him straight. And then when he kept going, like, these are women here, you know, and you're playing. He got a real like light voice. These are women here. You can't just be playing with these women.
Now, why he gotta sound like a little cartoon?
That's what he sounded like. He did have a cartoonish voice.
My wife just texted me and said that was his stepdad. Is that true? Because that changes the whole narrative.
That would actually make a little bit more sense, because Sincere is like, he was an athlete, and I mean, I know, like, you know, nigga was older and shit, but then didn't nothing about bro look athletic. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna sit up here and talk about people's parents, but
no, I mean, I ain't. But the stepdad would make sense. That would make sense.
Yeah, no.
All right, yeah, but what happened next, Nate?
I mean, that's about
hold on. Let me go through these super chats real quick. Vice City, Dear Love Island, Wise Man, what said? Yeah.
A wise man did say that.
Projection Island, I think I put that one up already.
Protection Island too. She talking to her daughter.
Hey, mama, baby. Hey, I appreciate y'all talking to each other through super chats, man. I appreciate that.
Man.
Love Island is straight buffoonery, straight up.
I love that word, buffoonery.
Straight up. And Cool Matic, Sincere just be having the most generic responses just to end the conversation. Lying is bad and it hurts innocent people.
That's really him, for real. That's really him.
Nigga just say some random shit that might. Oh, let me take this banner down.
Nah, that's exactly how he get. Like, you tell him something, he's like, "Nah, I get that. I get that. No, I understand. You're right. You're absolutely right.
We're on the same page."
Yeah. And I actually saw on TikTok, it was a nigga on TikTok talking about that, about how, like, when he said his theory was, and I wish I'd have got the nigga name, but it's a dude on TikTok. His theory was that Sincere didn't grow up with discipline in the home, because when the pops was talking, he was doing what you were saying, Sean, like, okay, yeah, I get it, you know, because you know, as a father. Yeah, we don't do all of that.
Start doing,
yeah. Shut the fuck up while I'm talking. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, y'all
I understand.
Program.
Like, nigga, say one more word while I'm sitting here talking to you.
Yeah, no, we don't need the acknowledgement while we just shut up and listen.
Y'all don't believe in gentle parenting?
Oh, I
huh?
I think y'all know I don't have no kids, but I think I'm gonna be a gentle parent. I think
you can if you got gentle kids.
This ain't a gentle world. Like the job of a parent is to prepare the child for the world. Like I'm no. Why, especially and it's real talk. And this is for any parent in here, especially parents of black children. We can't afford that gentle shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they need to be prepared for what the fuck they walking into.
They're just little
So,
babies, though.
yeah, I know. I mean, it's
I mean, I have a couple that I'm gentle with. You know what I'm saying? They not strong enough to take the full force. You know what I mean? Like I got some kids I can just really talk to and they'd be all right. Then I got some I talk to like that and they just fall apart. Now I got to pick up the pieces. You know?
That's valid. That's valid.
it does put a whole nother connotation on you can't sit at my table though if that's his stepdad. That nigga might have always felt some kind of way. I don't know.
Yeah. He should. Damn. Well, I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best not to say nothing about that nigga daddy.
Melanie was a lost cause after the hideaway. She gonna tell Sincere don't make me look like a, yeah.
Yeah, now that
Thank
shit.
Thank you again, Yannick. Appreciate you for the super chat.
Yeah. She meant not look stupid again.
Okay, yeah, anymore. Further. In addition to.
For real.
Oh.
All right. So they had that dumbass food challenge. I didn't watch any of it.
I know that you don't be watching stuff like that. I actually have more tolerance for these challenges than most people, and even that was nasty as hell. Why are you taking food from your mouth and spitting in it? What are we doing? We've lost the plot and the integrity of the show. Like I said, I don't want to watch nobody's baby bird no food. So I pretty much skipped that too. Yeah.
That's why they have two parents. That's where the balance comes from.
Yeah, my wife's cursing and I usually stop cursing. And if I'm cursing, then my wife usually stops cursing. That's how we balance it.
There you go. There you go.
That's where you get the balance from, man.
Yeah, not both of us.
But I mean, sometimes, man, and that was just the reason I brought that TikTok up because that's true. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you there's a certain respect that you have for the male authority figures in your life, particularly because there's just certain you can talk to not that you talk to your mama reckless, but you can be a little bit more expressive with your mom. You know what I'm saying? If your feelings are hurt, if you're in your feelings, you can be little bit more expressive about your feelings to your mama, with your pops. And look, and this is coming from a nigga that didn't even grow up with his daddy. You know what I'm saying? I happen to have men in my family that took up the mantle. My uncle, my grandfather, my stepfather when he came along. But when you're talking to a male authority figure, there's a certain respect that you have. There's a certain posture that you have, and Sincere didn't display that when the father was talking. But go ahead, man.
No, that's kind of deep because for me it's actually opposite. Like my dad, he say something like, "Nigga, I slap shit at you," but my mama, like, she hit niggas. So when she was saying stuff,
my mom was gentle. My mom was gentle.
Y'all growing up in violence.
Nah, my mama was not gentle. But my dad, like, I don't know, that nigga never even thought to tell me nothing. Anytime he did, we went back and forth because he didn't hit me. But my mama did, so I wouldn't go back and forth with her.
My mom tried to hit me one time. I was like, girl, I'm not even taking you seriously. I ditched the class. It was Spanish class, but she was like really mad about it. I was like, girl, do you even know Spanish? But my dad is like gentle to a fault. Like he's like almost like too nice. So it's a little, but also I wasn't a bad kid. So I guess I never really had, a reason for them to kind of get crazy with me, except for skipping that Spanish class. Still no habla español.
Yeah, I wasn't no bad kid either. I saw my sisters get beat up, and that's how I knew that when my mama said something that she was gonna hit me because I seen them get it. So I didn't have to go past that.
I saw a comment that says something about 10K. The prize is 100K, by the way. And so I guess the idea is that the couple splits it so they each, they get half of it. So yeah, it's still a pretty good chunk of change after they split. And
it's a good little chunk of change for those kids. Yeah, but in real life, that don't do nothing.
Well, yeah, but all at once though, all at once.
Nah, even all at once. I'd have a couple months to chill if I got that much all at once.
What you doing with your money?
Paying bills.
Well, okay. I guess I don't have that many. I guess I have that many bills.
I mean,
this nigga got a bunch of living, breathing bills walking around.
That's true. I be forgetting you got a football team. That's different.
Yeah, I got 8 kids that look at me like, you brought me into this world. You better support me, nigga.
I thought you had 10. I was giving you 2 extra kids.
You working on it? Almost there, nigga. Just a couple more, nigga.
Yeah, he got kids.
Yeah,
he got kids.
If you believe the rumor mill, I'm a little bit closer.
Care to elaborate? Nigga?
Yeah, just the rumor mill. People say I might have one more on the way.
What people?
My wife, she say all kinds of stuff though.
Please don't get him started. Please don't, because we don't need a repeat of whatever that was 2 weeks ago. Whatever he was talking about.
I don't know why she keep having kids. I done told her she need 5 more baby daddies. Hey, all this happening with the same man is for the birds, nigga. That shit
Come
is
on
not
now.
cool.
I mean,
it's girls out here getting checks from niggas. Why she just sitting here with
So your kids around the same age? Like, you gonna be paying for college all at once?
Oh, hell no. No, I got one that's already finished with college.
Oh,
I got one that's already finished with college and one that wouldn't see college until I was damn near 60 years old. So, I don't...
Oh, man. She won't imagine what a... Trinity, listen.
Thank you for the super chat. Hold my beer.
They are both scamming. They're both scamming.
A manager with a bullwhip.
That's crazy.
It's wild.
Vivacious, y'all know the ladies have the option of whether or not they want to split it. So do you think Trinity's... No,
yes.
Yeah, absolutely. She's going to split it.
No, I sure would love for somebody to not split that money. It ain't even that hard to just say no.
It's not, but none of them are going to do that.
I don't get it. It's like, if you really with me and you down with me, then we both got 100,000. Like, I shouldn't have to give you 50,000 if we together. But they see it differently, I guess.
Thinking big.
Like, you should be where I'm at. If Leah and Miguel would have won 100,000, they'd have spent that whole 100,000 together because they didn't win shit, and they still be together 24/7.
All right, I'm finna put the link in the chat so y'all can come in here and say what y'all want to say. I ain't. Does anybody else have anything to say about this whack ass episode?
I think we went. Yeah, we pretty much covered that. Kenzie did a final split, and she told us she was wearing underwear for once, so that's how she left us.
Wow.
And sincere cries. Sincere cry. It was the first time he actually felt something all season. He cried when Casey left. That's it. Yeah. All right, links in the chat.
I'm pretty sure because he know this shit should have been him over KC. As far as how they moved.
Oh, Sincere keeps getting lucky for some reason.
I'm sure.
And while we have y'all waiting to jump in, make sure you like the live streams and subscribe to our channels to see us cover more shit.
If you got sense.
I feel like, I know it don't happen like y'all's channel because y'all way bigger, but I can like see mine, like like how I just said, I had 184. Something happened to where it's now down to 181. But I think people be going back and looking at the lives from last season when I was talking about Huda, and they be like, "Oh hell no."
No, YouTube subscribers always fluctuate. It's always gonna be like a drop off and a pickup. That's just
like you ain't lying, bro. You ain't cried not a single tear for Melanie.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, first up we got Ozzy. What's going on with you, Ozzy?
What's up, y'all? Yo, I love y'all's channels. All y'all funny as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like,
thank you.
The content that's been coming out. So first, I just want to drop my theory, which is probably true, on why Casey got so much heat, right? So Casey and Aniya became the representatives of Black love, and motherfuckers on the internet started projecting heavy, right? And a lot of people didn't see the emotional manipulation coming from Aniya, whether if it was on purpose or not, because they do the same shit in their personal relationships. So when he broke away from that, they felt personally betrayed. And they had smoke for him since. So that's what my personal thoughts are as to why Casey was so demonized, so villainized by the internet. But I digress.
Facts.
No, facts. I mean that. Go ahead, Sean. You can go first.
No, I did. Yeah, I agree with that 100%. I mean, as far as them seeing it in their own life, because I'm saying to me, he did nothing wrong but to try to make his life better, and just to get that much heat, that's the only thing that can make sense. You saw it in yourself, and now you just can't do nothing but sit there angry, you know.
Exactly.
Sean, I'm sorry. I just read that poster you got in the back. Do not disturb. I'm disturbed enough already.
Yeah.
What is going on back there?
I like to let people know just in case.
But go ahead.
No,
that's what I was gonna say.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah, I agree. I definitely think, and look, we all do it, right? Especially as Black people, when we see people, we go, oh man, we really see ourselves in them and we want them to go far. But you have to have some common sense about yourself. And when you see someone doing wrong, you have to be able to call them out, whether it's Black love, whether it's, going for the girls, whether it's supporting the boys, whatever it is, you have to be able to look at it objectively and say something is not right in the situation. And I think when it comes down to it, the fans, a lot of fans, for whatever reason this season, were not able to do that. So I agree with you. I definitely think that's where we went wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, and y'all know, like, I spent the first half of the season coming on here talking about how beautiful Aniya was, right?
Still is.
Yeah, and how I wanted her and Casey together, but I kept saying, like, I don't think she like him. I don't think she like him. And it just gets to a point where just because ideally you want somebody to be together, I mean, if one party or both parties aren't happy, like, you should want them to find, actual happiness. So that's why we were happy for KC when he went to Casa and met somebody that liked him back, not because we hate Aniya, but because we want KC to be happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get what's wrong with that. But to you guys who feel a certain way about Casey, he can only be happy with the person you want him to be with.
Yeah, exactly.
And that doesn't make any sense because that doesn't work. It doesn't work that way for any of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if like you had to be with the people that somebody in your life wanted you to be with because that's what made them happy, that's what pleased them, and meanwhile you're miserable in the relationship? Like, why should anybody have to go on this show and be like, damn, if I leave this OG girl of color, I'm cooked. Like, I can't, even if I like somebody else, if I'm with an OG girl of color, I cannot leave. The fan base will turn on me. I will become the villain. Even if I'm honest, even if I tell her even all the way up to Casa Amor, I'm open. I want to explore. I still want to talk to other people. Don't matter.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
You got anything else for us, Ozzy?
No, thank y'all for having me. Keep doing what you do. I'm fucking tuned out for the rest of the season. I don't give a fuck. I'm skipping the finale. But I'll watch y'all's video on it. So
hey, bro, I don't even know if I'm gonna watch the finale, nigga. I'm gonna see one.
Well, you have to, because we gotta be on here to talk about it. But yeah,
I'll come talk about it.
Yeah.
I doubt it's gonna be much to talk about.
Trinity one. All right, cool. Like,
that's what it's gonna be.
Exactly. Like, I don't need to see the dates. I don't give a fuck about the dates. I don't give a fuck about nothing they talk about.
I forgot about them damn dates.
Yeah, I don't.
So we all on the same page, then I don't have to watch that stuff.
Yeah, nigga, we just talk about who won. I don't care about that.
Okay, I'm down.
Hey, look. Let me tell y'all, the after party is gonna be some nigga shit. All right, we're gonna have a drink game, and I'm gonna put the rules to the drinking game up on the screen and whatnot, so y'all know how it go. We're gonna have a drinking game going on. I'm probably gonna be crossfaded. I ain't gonna lie to you.
If I'm drinking, I'm gonna be crossfaded.
I'm probably gonna be crossfaded. So like we just gonna be in here talking shit about whoever.
I don't smoke, so I won't be crossfaded, but I will drink. I don't take shots, but I'll have me a little tonic. All right,
Ozzy, man, appreciate you, my nigga.
Thank you, Ozzy.
All right, next up we got Miss Gifted. Welcome to the stage, Miss Gifted.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to be up here. Okay, I got so much I want to say right quick. Okay, so Black love actually does win again outside of capitalism. Because I really feel like this is coming down to like a money game. So I'm happy that like TT and Casey are getting the fuck up out of there. They exude black joy. I'm here for all their giggles. Like where in reverse with Trinity and Bryce, it feels forced, boring. Even when they like sat down after their parents came, it was just like, see, yeah, we did it. We did it. Like, no. And Bryce gave Trinity a dick sucking class. They were like, it was like, oh, do you remember this? Do you remember this? And I'm like, girl, read.
Wait, did I miss that?
You don't remember when they was sitting like on their 101 and they were like doing mouth gestures?
I must have been taking notes when they was doing that, and I didn't see that.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's beyond sus. I don't think it's a white boy culture thing. I think they're like pushing a certain type of narrative. Like I think they wanted to be interracial dating success so bad, but also there's like some underlying beard and queerness happening. I was geeked to see Kenzie finally go. Like, yes, Kenzie, get the fuck up out of here. Anaya and Carl are so like, man, they give me like Temu vibes. And yeah, Zach and Kata, they really should have been the ones to go for real. But if it gotta be TT and KC, that's fine. That's fine. Sincere is pure game. I agree with what y'all was saying. Like, he didn't know how to react to what his dad was saying. I don't know if that's his real daddy, his fake daddy. I'm glad his daddy saved some face. But I also started thinking like, did your daddy teach you how to talk that talk? Cause you not moved. It almost gives like my dad used to come into my conferences and get to talking, and I'd just be like, yeah, and then go do whatever the fuck I want to do.
Yeah.
That's what it seemed like.
Yep.
That's pretty much all he did. Like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, my bad. I feel terrible.
That's the exact dynamic.
Yeah. But I really do love you all. This is also my season finale since TT and Casey are gone. But I have definitely enjoyed like running over here after watching the show to like hear the reactions and y'all thoughts and perspectives.
Well, we definitely appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Nay, enjoy your vacation after Sunday.
I am so damn ready to take a break. I said when I first started my channel, I covered Love Island, and I started off covering it episode by episode, and I very quickly said, this shit is very ghetto. I will never be doing this again. And then I started doing it in batches, but I said, this season, I'm going to go all in. I'm here. I'm going to do the way that people do it, cover it episode by episode. And I stuck it out for 6 weeks, and I'm tired as hell. I'm tired.
Yes, girl. But like your voice was so needed to some of the other commentary because like fuck all that male-centered stuff. Like we're just not gonna go out crazy as women. Like, no, we're gonna be accountable. We're gonna own our shit, and we're gonna call out the bullshit. And it was a lot of bullshit this season.
Man, I've been all kind of birds and all kind of red pill lover and male sent. I've never been called so many names in my life as much as I've been called names this season of Love Island on YouTube.
Nah, baby, they mad that you a rare breed. We still exist, honey.
Period.
All right, y'all take care though. Thanks for letting me up.
Thank you so much for coming. Appreciate you, Miss Gifted. All right, next up we got Dwayne Banks, who's gonna say "I told you so."
I'm scared.
It's coming in 3, 2, 1.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Did I tell y'all what the vote was gonna happen? This is Trump's world, people. Get used to it until he leaves. I know y'all upset, but this is Trump's world, and this is what they wanted. So I don't know what else to say about it. I knew you was gonna be upset when I didn't even watch the episode. I'm gonna let you be honest. I went to Peacock, went straight to the end just to see if I was right. I saw Kenzie doing her split. I said, well, I'm not surprised with Kenzie. I got voted because I was like you. I saw your video earlier when you're talking about, well, I'm gonna do the vote right now. You picked TT and KC and went like this. And then the video went off because that's what I did. I'm looking at it like, who do I vote for?
Yeah.
I didn't want to vote for none of them. I didn't want to vote for none of them because I knew it was going to happen. It was going to force Casey out. If you had, that's the reason why they did it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I told you.
Yep.
Everyone sees it coming, and I can always tell you, thank you for since season 6 because you saved me because I was angry as hell when the way they did Jeremiah. That's why me and you was on the same page, but I was trying to save you and your anger for today.
No, I mean, look, and I'll tell you, it's like I was trying to be positive, obviously, but I did kind of see the writing on the wall, obviously, because I'm online and I'm on Threads, and it's just, it's incredible. Like the cognitive dissonance, it's crazy how ignorant some people can purposely be. So like I kind of saw it coming, and I knew I'd be mad possibly, but still when it happens, it's just like, damn, like really. Like for real, like this is really what we don't do. So whatever.
Yeah,
but yeah, you did say that I was just trying not to. I was trying not to live in reality, man. That's all.
So Sean, you still believe in that Trinity nonsense?
I mean, it's still there. I mean, I don't. Like I said, that's just something. It's like background noise for me. You know what I mean? I choose to let them try to be happy, but
even when he said he wanted to go to the hideaway with Bryce.
He meant that shit.
Right, yeah.
And he did.
He meant that wholeheartedly. I'm watching the screen like, how does
they weird as hell.
And people talking about, I believe Bryce. I'm like, how do you believe?
I mean, I'm like, them lavender couples be some of the happiest couples in the world.
Well, I'm not. So. I don't care. That's what I say. I don't care who is in love with who. You can be in love with anything you want. I don't care. It's not in my household. The only black love I believe in is in my household. Period. Mm-hmm. I don't believe black love on TV. I do not believe black love on TV. I keep saying that. I say that in the Evans fan with UK. UK definitely don't believe in black love. I thought at least US would still believe in it after this season.
No, after this season, they're clearly against it.
Yes. So don't be upset anymore.
Unless it's an OG. Like, that's again. Like if you're a brother and you come on Love Island, if you got to get with an OG sister.
Yes.
That's your only option, and you can't leave.
Well,
whether you like her or not.
Okay, there you go.
You got to stick it out through the end.
You got to stick it out whether you like her or not.
Whether you like her or not, and then you'll win the show. Like it'll be a fake relationship, and it won't mean anything, but you'll win the show.
Yeah, which is what we don't want.
Which is, and then the thing is, bro, like, I'm seriously contemplating how I'm gonna handle next season. Like, it's too big of a show. I feel like for me to just say I ain't gonna fuck with it at all. But I could very well transition to just doing weekly lives. And
I know. I would see if the first week if they still on the same bullshit.
Yeah, I gotta give it a chance first, and then
move the first week and see if they still on the same bullshit. Because you could tell when this is predictable. That's the reason why I say what I said. This show was predictable this whole season. Yeah, that's why no one was leaving. Why no bombshells was coming in. So they wanted to make sure those 4 people. I'm talking about the girls. I'm not talking about the guys. Guys are irrelevant. It's completely the girls. It's always the girls. People. It's never the guys. Guys are irrelevant. They want to make sure those 4 people. That's why I knew Kenzie was leaving. That was easy. That was easy. She's not part of them. So those 4 was going to go to the end. So that's why I said you have to look at the cast in the beginning of next year. If the cast is, you'll know when the
it's crazy too. Kenzie and KC, they've been carrying the season, especially for the second half. Yeah, it's been Kenzie and KC.
Don't get me wrong. They love you to carry the season, but they ain't gonna let you win.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like that they literally they made this season worth watching. That there would have been no drama. Like if it was just the core 4 and the way they handle business with nobody really going outside of their couple, like
it would have been boring as hell.
No, that's the whole problem. They trying to make it a show but they want the drama. They need the drama. Of course, you need the drama. But how can you have the drama without messing up your 4 people, your intended people you want to win? You have to figure out how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to do that. It is hard to do that. To keep the show going, because it wasn't believable after a while. I already said that. I said everybody's yelling Trinity and Bryce. That was so fake. It's so obvious. It's like you can see it like this. You go front of your hand. You know it's bullshit. We all know it's bullshit. But they're not going anywhere. They was never going to go anywhere. I knew they was never going to. They're going to win the money. I can see it from here. Casey Cynthia and Melanie, we both called that. We knew they were going to the end. They talking about why she likes him. I told you, keep them in the box, let them go over there. Once you had sex, it was over. Let them go over there, stay over there. And Naya,
they said they didn't have sex, but
don't believe that shit. But Naya, because if she didn't have sex with him, it's even worse. At least you can say, well, she got dickmatized or whatever, and she lost her mind. But she's gone. But once Carl came back, I figured that's the reason how KC was leaving. Because at first I thought KC maybe considered TT, and the producers find a way to put them back together and then let them go to finish the season. But once Carl came back, I kind of figured they're going to push KC out the door, and she and Carl was going to go to the end.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, we have another lost season. I'm not watching the finals, but I will be back for the drinking game because I want to see you faded.
Honestly, the after party ain't even about this show no more. Like the show, for me, for all intents and purposes, the show ends tonight. The after party is just us celebrating the fact that we got through it and we still here. So appreciate you, Dwayne, man. Appreciate you always coming in.
One more thing, Nay, because I know you seem like a good girl. Can you try to be a little faded?
Nah, I don't smoke.
No. A little. I'm not smoking. A little drink.
Well, isn't that what faded means? In LA, faded means smoking.
It's both. It could be.
No,
both
she said she was gonna drink.
No, I drink for sure. Listen, I drink.
Okay.
That's my drug of choice. I drink.
Give me a good girl vibe. That's all.
I am, but I'm definitely. I mean, I'm a drink.
Yeah. That's why she said she was gonna have some tonic. She ain't finna be on that liquor or nothing like that.
I don't take shots. I'm gonna get a little mixed drink, a little cute little mixed drink.
I see y'all on Sunday.
Appreciate you, man.
All right, man. Have a good one.
I wanna, because I put this up a second ago. Before I get back to the people, I want to say something about this. And this thing, because we've been asking these shows to bring on black men that date black women. They bring on a black man, not only a black man, a dark-skinned black man that prefers black women, and this how y'all do it. And now y'all dancing in the street because he's not with the black women y'all want him to be with.
Yep. And called him performative when he said he prefers dark skin, but that's what y'all claim y'all wanted. Make it make sense. Ooh, that's interesting.
Thank you again, Yannick. I'm more excited for the after. Yeah, man. I mean that shit. Me too. Thank you for the super chat, Megan. Appreciate you so much. And who else we got? Zaynippy? Okay, yeah. Straight up. Women who think Love Island is Barbie world. Equal women who think Barbie movie is okay, yeah. Feminism. I never even watched the Barbie movie. I heard it had a lot of messaging in it and whatnot. But
first off, I'm glad I just watched Obsession, so now I know what you talk about. I just saw it.
I don't think I've seen Obsession.
It's good.
Okay. All right, back to the list. The one and only.
Maybe I haven't seen enough of it. I seen the Barbie movie. What's Obsession? Is that a movie? Is that new one?
Came out. Yeah, it just came out.
Oh yeah, no, I definitely ain't seen that.
Like the highest grossing film of 2026.
Hey guys, we got a special guest.
Oh, who is it?
Coming to the stage.
Tammy, you back?
Vivacious.
Oh, Vivacious. Oh my God. It's a celebrity in the house, y'all.
Welcome to the channel.
Hi, I'm chilling. Thank you so much. Hi, Nay. Hi, Sean.
Hey, how you doing?
I was doing okay. I was having a good day, and then this happened. I said I was gonna be like 30 seconds because y'all know I'm old, so I gotta go to sleep. I'm very hurt.
Yeah.
I almost cried.
Mm.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch, but y'all know I was Casey all day, dark skin love forever. And I just can't believe they cheated us like this. It ain't nothing, nobody can tell me that Zeta and Zach was just in the bottom last week, and now all of a sudden they shot up
Exactly.
to where they would have more than KC and TT. That was the biggest crack of mess.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like our votes was just wasted. It's like an echo chamber in here. So I know y'all ain't disagreeing, but I just had to come on tonight and express my pain and sorrow and ask y'all to join me with a word of prayer. Father God, in the name of Jesus, Lord, please get right next year so we can watch and I can see y'all again for another 6 weeks straight. And I love y'all.
Love you too,
Thank
Vibration. Thank
you.
you so much. Thank you
You
for the
my
prayer.
baby.
Okay. I love you guys.
Have
You
a
have a
good
good
Good.
night.
night.
Okay. Good night, my.
Good night.
She is
Oh
one of a
shit.
kind, y'all. One of a
Yeah,
kind.
Yeah, she
for real.
definitely is
All right,
hilarious
next
too.
we got Rose Chocolat.
Oh, okay, Rose. With the did I say that last time? Your picture is fire.
Oh yeah, yeah. She updated the picture this time. This is a different one, right?
It's the
No,
same
that's the
one.
same one.
Oh my
Yeah,
bad.
that's the
Let me
same
shut
one.
up
Nice
then.
ass fit. That lip combo is not. I don't even wear makeup like that. That lip combo is real nice.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I stopped watching Love Island after that episode when Anaya was screaming at Casey. I was like, it's
Okay.
over. This is a new show. And when I go online, I see like this weird war between original Love Island fans vs like the new political Trumpy type of mindset, men against women type. Love Island was always fun and lighthearted. It's like cool. We're gonna watch this. It's the summer. Watch hot people in bikinis do stupid shit. Like this is a vibe. However, American has turned this into this nasty sickness that I don't, it makes me nauseous watching this show. And I'm like, what is this? So what's happening on this show is it's very political. And like you said, it's the same mindset that is happening. And I feel like a lot of black women are trying to rewrite a wrong that Love Island has done to the point where it's becoming something that is really toxic and really nauseating. And it's like sometimes when you try to do a good, you tend to end up doing wrong without realizing. I feel like Casey actually liked black women. It just so happened he was with a black woman who doesn't like herself. He kept
Word.
validating this woman every day. And it's like, nah, you don't like yourself. And you could tell with Call. I don't know if it's the proximity to whiteness, but it's kind of like
Yes.
her being picked by somebody who's not dark or black or whatever, kind of give her a weird like ease. The
Yeah.
show is sick. It's becoming something else. And I didn't watch. I had stopped watching Love Island USA after I think it was this dark skinned girl with braids. I think she was Kenyan or whatever, was with this mixed race man and he turned out to be a scammer. And then again,
Hmm.
I feel like again, American Love Island try to rewrite UK Love Island wrong and it's becoming bad. And I feel like I want the show to be Love Island UK. I was, but we're never going to get that. And I feel like I've made peace with that this season. Like, it's never going to give Love Island UK. And if this is the type of dark skinned woman they're going to send in the show, nobody's ever going to want you, sister. You, nah. So you constantly going to keep creating the same mess. And then we're going to dress it up like, oh no, it's just, oh my God, they don't like us because we're dark skinned. No, they don't like you because you're very standoffish. You're not trying to be loved right now. Your insecurity is showing up first. And it's crazy that I'm saying this as a dark skinned woman because all of the places that I follow support this message. And I'm like, I can't support these women because this is not what is actually happening. And I feel like the producers are doing that to send a message to America. They always say that we're victim as Black people, and this is exactly what these women are showing on this show. The voters, the fan, it's a sickness. I can't even watch this no more. Like, I'm ugh. Thank God I get to watch little lighthearted commentary on it. But after the season, for real, I can't. Nah.
Well,
Yeah,
I want to
that's
say
it.
I want to say I'm sorry I don't always keep my commentary lighthearted because sometimes I do get on a soapbox. Because I just feel like I have to. I can't see something being done and not speak on it. But I did not watch season 6 or 5 or whatever season it was. The girl Janae, where it came out that the guy she was with was like a very hardcore racist. Like well after the season ended, but I had always heard that Love Island had an issue with Black women. And I've heard that about the UK version as well. But after being so deeply involved in this season and just seeing how toxic the fan base can be, yeah, it's and in production fueling the fire. I've never seen a TV show behave this way. And granted, this show works a little differently because it's pretty much in real time, so they can make decisions. That's what I love about the show. Everything is in real time. They can do things on the fly, but it's almost like they have too much power and they're controlling too much. It really is sick. I've called the season and I've called a lot of the fan base sick a few different times this season because I feel like that is the only word I can use to describe it. And it's unfortunate that people can let parasocial relationships get this bad. Yeah, it's really disheartening to see, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I think the word, my bad, Sean. I think the word is it's an overcorrection, right? So
Yeah.
you have a history of Black women not getting a fair shake on these shows, and the reason they weren't getting a fair shake, particularly on the UK version, is because they weren't bringing in Black men who like Black women. They bring in a bunch of brothers who are looking for blondes with blue eyes and shit, and that's so with the US version. I think they've tried to correct that because I think throughout the history of the U.S. version, there's always been Black men on here who like Black women from what I can remember. Even going back to Cinco, his problem was he was going between 2 Black women. You know what I'm saying? But, I don't think there's ever been a shortage on the U.S. version specifically of Black men who like Black women. But it's just the overcorrection is to the point now where, like I was saying, if there's an OG sister, she's going to get to the end, number one. Like, she's going to get to the end. And if you're with her, you have a chance to win. If you're with her at some point and you leave, even if for valid reasons, even if you're honest, even if you never lied to her, Casey never lied. He was completely honest and transparent about his desires. Yes, he held back with Soul, but he held back with Soul to protect Aniya's feelings. That was him being considerate of somebody else to the point where he was sacrificing his own, possible desires or even just curiosity, like just to see if there was something there with Soul. He didn't even try because Aniya would get upset. But that's what it is now. Like and that's the formula. So what you're going to start seeing is guys going on the show, which I think is that clearly is what happened this year. You got guys that go on the show and they know what the formula is, and they just follow the fucking formula.
Bryce and Trinity.
That's boring. That's boring as hell. And then another thing that makes it sick to me, since we're using that word, is obviously the freaked out fucking challenges, the whole Diddy Island of it all. All the shit that they're doing is just, and then I didn't like the fact that they kept Casey and TT in this episode to do that fucking mouth shit. You know what I'm saying? If they're gonna let them go, let them go without having to do that fucking mouth shit. We don't need that. That whole challenge was unnecessary.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, so we're not holding the L. The show is holding the L because this show is becoming. It has such potential. It's so popular. It's such a hot topic. Everybody online talking about it. You can't go to a social site and not have heavy Love Island discussion. Whether you're talking about Twitter, Threads, TikTok, YouTube, obviously, everybody's talking about it. Instagram is everywhere. They had such potential to make this into one of the greatest shows ever. Like long term, just by keeping it pure. That's all you got to do. Like just keep it fucking pure. But now, like Nay was saying, like we've been saying the whole time, production literally jumped in and started doing what the majority of fans wanted them to do, making the show into what the majority of, or the loudest at least fans. I don't even know if it's a majority. I think most people just have lives and jobs and shit, so they're not as invested. Like, just because this is something I do on the side for a little side change, like, I'm more invested than, you know, another nigga who might just watch the show because his girl had it on and he's pulling for KC. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so I don't even know if it's most fans that wanted this result. I just think that the fans with least to do and the least sense and the loudest wanted this result, and that's who productions listen to. And like I said, the sports analogy is true. The minute you start listening to the fans, you're gonna end up sitting with them. Go ahead, Sean.
Yeah, I just want to say this. I don't know if this is controversy or not, but I mean, we talk a lot about, you know, like you said, sending men in that like black women and this and that. But I think off of what we're judging it off of, like, you know, I don't know. That's why I like to take the color out of it a lot, because like saying that I don't like black women because I don't like Janae, like, is that really, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand black women
No,
coming
no, no. I feel what you're
different
saying.
forms, but
I feel what you're
you know
saying.
what I'm saying? Like, because
Hold on, let me address that real quick, because I make this argument all the time. Not liking one person who fits a certain description doesn't mean you don't like any of them, or liking one doesn't mean you like them all. You know what I'm saying? There's women of all races that I can find attractive. Doesn't mean I prefer any of them. You know what I'm saying? That just I happen to like that person. But go ahead. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, you know, hey, even if you send in a guy, I mean, just like with KC and Aniya, like TT and Aniya are not the same people. They both sisters, but they not the same in any shape, form, or fashion.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, because he didn't like Aniya, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. To me, it makes so much sense on how somebody could not like somebody, you know, regardless of, you know, the color, because they're still completely different backgrounds. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think we take or not us, but a lot of people judge just off of, you know, oh, you black and he black, like y'all should be together. Like, nah, that's not how it works. Like, she don't act shit like him. Like, she don't really act black. So, you know what I'm saying?
And I don't think we're promoting that, because the thing is, the reason I said bringing on black men that like black women, because we especially with the UK version, they have a history of bringing on black men that will say my type is blonde. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll come out and they'll like make that known that they're looking for a white girl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, that doesn't have to be your preference, but at least be open. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't come in here strictly looking for snow, nigga. Like,
yeah.
But thank you so much, Rose. We gotta move because we got some more people in here. But thank you so much,
Rose. Always appreciate you coming up.
All right, next up we got CJ. What's happening, CJ? That's my middle son name. What's going on, CJ?
Oh, nice. That's my real name. That's my YouTube name. But hello. So I think somebody said it. Abby Chandler, I think you just said it, or somebody said it earlier, that the fan base this season is basically MAGA. They don't care about anything except what the core four wants. And the absolute irony of that is the core four doesn't even like each other like that. They are not real friends. They are, and I've been saying this and getting dragged across social media, those women are the black reality TV version of the movie Mean Girls in real life. And either Trinity or Melanie is Regina George. Aniya is Gretchen because she's always following behind somebody. Kata is Karen because she's stupid. I'm sorry. And again, Trinity and she goes back and forth between being Regina, and Melanie is Katie at times because sometimes she has sense, and then sometimes she's just like, fuck it, I'm going all in. So these women, they're going to implode. And I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if they will implode by the reunion or on Beyond the Villa, because they're all going on Beyond the Villa. So they're going to implode, and I'm excited to see that. That's going to be the most entertaining part of this season for real. I think as soon as they get out, Aniya and Kata are going to see how much more popular Trinity and Melanie are, and they're going to be jealous. And especially Aniya, because she has low self-esteem. However, she's going to see her parasocial fans hyping her up, telling her that she's perfect, a beautiful goddess. She never does anything wrong. It's going to get to her head, and we're going to see Huda 2.0. I really do, because the way that Aniya fans act is literally like Aniya can do no wrong. She's a perfect, beautiful angel. I saw someone say that she stood up and yelled at Casey's face because he stood up and he was about to hit her, so she had to defend herself.
I saw that too. Crazy as hell.
That's so wild.
So basically, Casey is an evil demon. He's just the worst man in the world, and yet Sincere is right there. Literally, he might genuinely be a warlock, but he's a perfect angel simply because he's not black. Like, it's honestly it's disgusting to me, and I don't even. This is my thing. Casey is not even my favorite person on this cast, and I had to defend him. That's my issue. Like, all these women talking about, oh, you guys are just boy moms, you just black men defenders. I'm not. Like, I don't even like Casey that much, but y'all made me defend him because of how colorist y'all have been. Nobody can convince me that the reason Trinity and Aniya are going so hard at Casey but letting Sincere literally off the hook is not due to colorism. Yep. Nobody can convince me of that. The way that Trinity was snarling when she found out that TT and Casey got over Kata and Zach, she looked like she hates that man.
Yeah, that shit that was just racist. That ain't colorist.
She has no reason to hate even if we go with the logic that she is mad at Casey because of the comment Bryce made, which was a lie, that Casey was shading them for being in a top couple. Why would she be mad at that unless they're actually scamming? And she thought Casey was about to get onto her scam. Yep. Exactly. And also, not only that, why wouldn't she go to Casey and ask him, hey, Casey, I'm going to give you grace, the same grace that I've been giving Sincere, the quadroon, who's not even black, but he's a quadroon. I'm going to give you the same grace I gave him and say, hey, Casey, can you just explain this comment to me? She never did that. She started a hate campaign against him. She started against TT. And I also want to go back to what happened with Trinity and TT. I went back and rewatched the recoupling scene, and what happened was first Corbin and Parmita came in, they were booing. I'm not sure if in the background the other couples can hear that, but I'm assuming they were loud. So Casey and TT could probably hear that, and they knew they were about to walk into a mess. So when they walk in, they started jumping on them immediately. Aniya started, Trinity started, and then Kata and Melanie followed, which is why I say Trinity, we got to watch her. She is Regina George in real life. And she pretends to be this nice, sweet girl, but she's Regina, and she'll show herself in at some point. But Ariana asked TT, how was your experience and how are you feeling? TT started to speak. Trinity cut her off and said, I'm sorry, can I ask a question? TT nor Casey said anything. Ariana was the one who said, yeah, go ahead. She let Trinity cut her off when she was trying to speak. Trinity turned it into a whole thing about herself. Oh, Bryce told me you said blah, 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 blah. And Casey was like, first of all, this has nothing to do with what TT was saying. I don't know what's going on. I don't even know what the comment is. So he tries to defend himself. They started jumping on him. And then TT steps in. Number one, because Trinity cut her off first. So when her fans say, oh, she wasn't even talking. Yes, she was. TT was trying to speak and Trinity cut her off. I went back and rewatched that scene. Mm-hmm. So TT was defending herself and she was also defending Casey. And then what I guess Trinity fans don't want to say, Trinity literally said to her, bitch, who are you? That's what she said to TT to make TT say, I'm TT. That's the reason she said it, because Trinity literally said, bitch, who are you? I don't even know you. Anybody in their right mind, if you have a woman coming to you, I don't care about the TV shows. Like if I'm if you plot me onto Love Island right now and I was in that situation and I got Trinity coming at me literally saying, bitch, who are you? TT shows so much restraint in that scene. I would have done more than say I'm TT. I would have been like, bitch, who are you? Come up here right now. Like, I don't know who you're talking to. I don't know who you think you're talking to. And the issue with the fans is that they think that the Casa women and the Bombshells are subhuman.
Yeah, they think they're beneath them.
Yeah, they think they're beneath them and they should just take whatever the OG women give them. And I'm like,
that's that MAGA shit. That's literally that MAGA shit. Like your side, whoever you support, they're the only ones who have valid feelings, emotions, desires, wishes, plans, whatever. Everybody else, anybody who opposes them is subhuman, piece of shit, needs to die, go to hell, go away. Like that's literally the MAGA mindset. And it's the same shit. You can't even reason with these people. That's why you can sit up here and clearly say or clearly see that, yes, she had been asked a question. She was asking the question that she was asked. It was her first opportunity to talk in the villa. She hadn't said shit. It's her first opportunity to talk. She gets cut off by Trinity, who's bringing up some irrelevant shit that's not even accurate.
Completely irrelevant.
And but the public jumps on TT because Trinity was an OG. That's literally the only reason. If they were reversed, if Trinity was a Casa girl and TT was an OG, then they'd be talking shit about Trinity.
They would. And can I also say, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but there's a screenshot going around. And I know we want to keep it light, but I need to bring this up before I leave. There's a screenshot going around. I saw it on Reddit, maybe? I don't know. The head of PR for Love Island is an Asian man. They found his LinkedIn, and they also screenshotted a picture of him liking the post where they basically gender bent Casey and TT. You know that disgusting AI picture where they made TT look like a man and they put a dress on Casey? The head of PR for Love Island and for Peacock, he liked that picture. He liked it. Somebody took a screenshot of it, and then they took a screenshot of his LinkedIn page and his Instagram page. Nobody can tell me that there wasn't an agenda against Casey and TT this season. It's clearly Colorism Island. It's clearly racist on this show. And I know they probably can't sue, but after I saw that screenshot, I was like, I really hope Casey and TT can sue. Even if Casey can't sue, I hope TT can, because for him to like that picture of that, it's blatant racism. It's just blatant racism. Nobody can convince me otherwise. And I'll land my plane there.
Thank you so much. Hey,
thank you for that.
Yeah, no notes. I completely agree with everything you said. Thank you for coming in and sharing your opinion, CJ. And I want to echo the sentiments of the Honorable Jessie Wu, because, and I forgot what she said. Damn it. I just saw this shit. It was in one of her recent lives. Yeah, maybe it'll come back to me. But Jessie Wu says, y'all need to check out what she's been talking about. She been trying to talk sense into people all season too. And she's not even like she dropped KC as a client weeks ago because she didn't appreciate some of the shit that KC was saying, but she's still able to be objective, still able to see, common sense shit. But yeah, the MAGA mentality of these fans, man, like just the inability to see nuance, to see both sides of an argument, to fucking acknowledge reality. It's frustrating.
And
next up we got.
Well, let me say one thing first. I'm glad that you said that, because I saw a comment a while ago. I don't even know if the person is still in here that said, "Well, how could the fans be MAGA if Kenzie got eliminated?" Y'all keep thinking that we're saying literally, and that's the point that we're trying to. No one is saying that they are literally MAGA.
And this is what I'm saying. Like, if you stupid, don't fucking go away.
That's not what we're saying. We said the mindset. If you look at the mindset of someone who is a MAGA, I'm not talking Republicans, I'm not talking conservatives. Very specifically said MAGA. They have a very specific type of mindset of, if Trump says the sky is red and that shit is blue, they're going to look up, see it's blue, and say, but he said it was red. That's fake news that is blue.
And if you say it's blue, you're a piece of shit and you need to leave the country. That's the next step, because it's not only that they believe and support every single fucking thing that he says and does. If anybody opposes, they're now not human anymore. They no longer deserve the basic respect of a human being. Like, now you're a piece of shit just because you don't agree with what Trump said. That's the MAGA mentality. Not only do we support what they do, what they say blindly, but anybody who opposes or anybody who they're angry with, we're angry with, even if their anger isn't valid. Trinity's anger at Casey has never been valid, ever. Everything that she knows about Casey is a lie. It's all shit that Aniya told her that wasn't true, based on misrepresentation of conversations that Aniya brought back to her, and it's the shit that Bryce said. Trinity doesn't know shit about Casey. So all her entire opinion of him is based on fallacies. However, just because she has a problem with Casey, all of Trinity's fans have a problem with Casey. That's stupid. I don't like people that think like that, because that means you can't fucking think. Next up, we have DET313. What you got?
Hey, Det.
Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you.
Yeah.
Man, it's a lot, bro. But I'm gonna keep it to two things. One, how going forward this show could be better, and then two, how we as the fans and viewers can be better. Because I do think one end we do get too invested into a reality show. Like these are real people. They're not, and I don't like to say it like this, but they're not movie stars, they're not athletes, they're not politicians. They don't affect you more than a $20 subscription to Peacock. Sometimes you can get it for free. So one thing right there, we can kind of chill with this and let's take it down a notch. But I think where the season really went wrong, no bombshells, no dates. The way this show has been, because I've been watching since 2020. I started with season 6 UK, then I went all the way back, and then I watched everything up until then, even the first season of Australia. They've always let the bombshells come in, take somebody on a date. They either come in and go on a date, or they take the person out of the villa, and now everybody's scrambling. Like, what does this person look like? Is it their type? It gets everybody scrambling naturally. But the biggest issue is that nobody this season, outside of Kenzie, Corbin, Casey to an extent, but he only did it in Castle. But Kenzie and Corbin played the show how you're supposed to play it. They went to multiple people, explored the best they could. They were honest about it. Well, to an extent, but they at least tried the show. Even though I don't like Kenzie, she did Love Island correctly. And I don't know, I'm more upset that production is caving to these, what's a nice way to put it, just parasocial fans that don't understand Love Island. They just understand drama because that's all they've seen. They've seen baddies, Bad Girls Club, Love and Hip Hop, Real Housewives. Like, this show is about finding a genuine connection, not drama. And I think they're headed towards a dangerous path where they can't come back now, because on one hand, they have these fans that are too parasocial, but they're driving up numbers. So this is their moneymaker. But then you also have the OG fans that have been loving this show since they were on Paramount. If you give up that fan base, now you have to cater to these crazy fans. But then if you give up the crazy fans, now you're giving up the money. So they're in a lose-lose now. And I think they genuinely have peaked because, like who was the guy that came on and said if you see the first week how everybody move, he's just gonna turn it off. Like, you can tell when the show is about to go a certain way now. Yeah, Dwayne. So if you see, okay, next season you see a white guy come in, instantly go for a black woman, okay, he's about to pull a Kenny or a Bryce. If you see two dudes going on there trying to have a bromance. Now, I think Bryce and Zach were, I don't think they're all the way gay, but I think they're playing it up for the cameras.
Yeah, definitely.
But also,
all the way gay.
Because we had bromances before on this show, and it's never been to this extent. Like, if you've ever seen UK season 3, Kim and Chris were like best buddies in the entire world. Like, but they never took it to the extent that Bryce and Zach are. So it's like, I think they're playing it up for the cameras, especially Zach. And then for them to bring Charlie back, I'm like, that just pissed me off. Because why are you back? You were on this show, Love Island Games, I think, Beyond the Villa. Like, give it a rest, bro. You are a super senior in Love Island. I can't deal with that. So I just think that, and then also I think a lot of people forgot the executive producer died. So I think that played a part in how production moved this season. They essentially gave up after he died. I don't know what his vision was for the season, but I think after he died, they kind of gave up on trying, because it's like, when you lose somebody that you work with in this type of environment, you change how you move after that.
Man, that's fine. I can understand that. I just can't forgive the fact that part of their change was, let's target the nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's turn Casey.
I don't agree with them at all.
Let's turn Casey into a villain. But yeah, man, everything you said makes sense. Almost a little bit too much sense. But I appreciate you coming in here and speaking level-headed and logically. Hopefully we can ingest some of that and not take this shit as seriously. But yeah, it just gets frustrating when you're watching what we perceive to be, an injustice. But appreciate you, man. So this is the comment that I was referring to with Jessie Wu. She said that she hopes that Casey doesn't do any interviews, particularly with Love Island directly, or the Vile Files, or any of these other platforms that are going to perpetuate that narrative that's been put out there. I'm hoping along those lines that he just completely disassociates from the franchise altogether, like Lauren and Cameron did with Love Is Blind. It's like, fuck it, we don't fuck with y'all no more.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, because like the way the show treated him, there's no excuse for that. Yeah. From movie night, and the fact that they didn't show a balanced view so that the women could have some sense about what they were saying, like. And then, from the liking certain posts and encouraging certain narratives, even the After Sun host talking shit. I don't want him to go on After Sun. I don't want him nowhere near that fucking show. I think Jessie Wu said that as well. So, but yeah, I completely agree with that sentiment. Like, I don't want KC going near any of these. He only need to talk to us. KC come talk to us. He can come talk to certain people on YouTube. Not everybody.
Yeah, I haven't seen the live yet, but I have been tuning in. I've also been saying this. I hope that he completely acts like Love Island does not exist after this is done. And I saw the preview for After Sun. I noticed that Sierra Miller is not going to be there in person on tomorrow's episode. Conveniently, after she was talking a whole lot of shit last week, I noticed she's going to be videoing in. I know he's obligated to do After Sun because that's part of the contract when you go on Love Island, but I hope he walks next to production on the street and acts like he don't know them people. Mm-hmm. Just never met you a day in my life. That's how he needs to move. And if he wants to talk, come talk to us.
Yeah, just come talk to us, bro.
And I don't even do interviews, but
me either. I don't even like doing that shit, bro, because I can't. That ain't really my style. I'm not a journalist, but
yeah,
I can do it.
KC, you can come on here. We can talk shit, bro. We can say all the shit that you don't want to say. You just sit here and smile, and we'll say all the. We'll
talk for you.
Yeah. What's happening, Cool Matic? Welcome to the stage, partner.
I appreciate y'all, man. I just want to say, first and foremost, man, I am just happy that we have some people with just common sense when it comes to this. Like, I'm not even I'm not one that likes to live in the echo chamber. I like varying views and varying opinions to kind of just to make sure I can get different perspective on things. But in the case of this is just it's either common sense or folks without common sense. That's how I feel when it comes to the case of Love Island, because it's you can't tell me we're watching the same show and y'all are not seeing what I'm seeing. I can't be insane. Somebody made a whole bit of a clip for Aniya and KC's interactions, and there was how movie night should have gone. And I'm okay, if this played during movie night, would the whole narrative have changed? Because this is clearly showing this man being very, very, very transparent about his intentions with exploring, constantly trying to have conversations with her, reassuring her standing up and leaving in the middle of conversations back to back. I don't know, man. So ultimately, man, I don't know. I feel like this season was a doozy. But I did want to get you guys' opinion on something. Do y'all think that this season of Love Island is going to make Black men in future seasons try to not get the KC edit, so probably steer away from coupling up with Black women immediately?
I think it's more likely to make them fake it. And you're gonna get faker and faker relationships on this show, because now people know what the formula is. You have to latch on to an OG girl because the fan base is gonna fall in love with the OG girls.
But there's an easy fix to that. Just have more dumpings. There is no OG if you get rid of them.
When was the last time an OG girl actually won though?
Well, Maya won last season because she
was a bombshell.
Yeah, but that mean last season there was a lot of shit going on last season. She
got a sympathy vote last season.
I mean, but even the season before that, with with Keenan and them, it was still that. What's her name? She was a bombshell too.
She was a bomb, but she was an early bombshell. If you're a bombshell like day 2, that's almost like an OG. That's like Kata. Kata came in like day 2. The girl that won with Marco came in like day 2 or 3. Like that's
bombshell, a bombshell. It shouldn't matter.
Kinda, nigga. But I mean, like day 2, that's pretty much OG. Like if you come that early, you're pretty much part of the original cast.
You still had to send an original person home to get there though.
Yeah, but there's always some throwaways on the original cast.
Yeah.
There's always some people that probably for whatever reason shouldn't be there on the original cast, and they typically get rid of them pretty quick.
So yeah, I don't really know if what's gonna happen with black men coming on the show. I think black men shouldn't come on the show if I'm being honest, but they will because they might weigh the risk and say it might be worth it, to get the money, even if it's not money from the show, it's money from what comes after the show. It might be worth the risk for them, but I wouldn't. After I saw how this season went down, and if I'm paying attention, I wouldn't give those people an opportunity to edit me the way they have edited KC. I just wouldn't even give them the chance to do it.
Yeah, because that's crazy. I feel like Corbin kind of got away with I mean, Corbin was good. I ended up liking Corbin more and more as the season progressed, but I feel like, they didn't even have as much smoke with Corbin, and he was very honest on how he moved, but he still kind of moved like, slimy, but they didn't really, say anything. They like with how he treated Kenzie, he didn't treat Kenzie any type of way. He already kind of like knew what he was going to do, but I would say I could argue that the way Corbin moved was harsher than KC, and he didn't really get any smoke from the ladies. Just a little bit. They kind of yelled at him a little bit, but they didn't like really stand up, call him a bitch, tell him to shut up. Well, they told him to shut up, but they didn't call him a bitch.
Yeah. Everybody down at the aviary didn't care about Kenzie. So they didn't give a fuck how he did Kenzie. If he was doing that to Aniya or Kata or Trinity, it would have been different.
Oh, yeah.
He would have got way more smoke. But even then, he wouldn't have got as much hate, I don't think, as KC, just because we see sincere.
They light skinned.
Yeah.
Them light skinned niggas never get held accountable.
So if you dark skinned, this clip for you going to Love Island.
Oh, he's taking shots, man.
And also, let's keep in mind that a lot of them were attracted to Corbin too. Melanie was attracted to him. Aniya was all over him. Light skin, light brown eyes, curly hair.
Right.
So she wasn't gonna give him that heat anyway.
I mean, Trinity literally told him when he asked Corbin, that is, what's y'all's type? Trinity was like, you.
That's correct. Yeah. I do remember that too.
So
yeah.
Man, I appreciate it.
All right, man. Appreciate you hopping in and sharing your opinion, brother.
Thank you. That was a good question too.
Yeah. Hey, we got Ferris back in the house. What's going on, Ferris?
What's up, guys? Hey, thanks for welcoming me on again. Got my notes? No, I didn't type no notes because I'm upset.
Okay.
We lost. I think there's a couple of themes across the season, but all the real ones get removed. All the real ones get removed, and the drama farms get kept because that's how they make their money. But I found that I think ever since Ariana became the host, that's when Love Island became all this kind of like, not saying that she's doing it, but that's when Love Island became this sort of like misogyny comparison, misogyny, misandry. The black women like don't like the black man, all that kind of stuff. Every black man is a villain, right? I think season 6, Keenan was doing his best to do everything badly. And I think that's season 5. That's season 5. My bad. And season 5 is that was the host from Family Guy.
Yeah,
Modern Family. From Modern Family.
I know what you meant.
Yeah, Sarah Hyland. But like, it's sad because I'm watching this and I'm just like, everybody who voted for Casey voted for like general human decency and like respect and stuff like that. And I'm about to read a quote off of Love Island USA's this thing, right?
We got receipts.
My camera's over here. They said The villa runs on good vibes, and so does this community. We love seeing your reactions, opinions, and debates, but everyone deserves to feel safe and respected. This is a safe space for fun, non-negativity, so keep it kind, keep it positive, and remember, this is Love Island. And I feel like they went out of their way to make sure that Casey was properly, not even question mark, oh, is it just the emotions of the girls, properly demonized.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that Trinity can interrupt TT when she's talking during her time to talk, as dedicated by Ariana. Ariana says, yeah, that's fine. And it continues. And before that, they even saw everyone screaming, did the same thing. I was talking to someone today, and then they said, but Casey stood up and got up in Aniya's face. I think the problem that we have, a few problems that we have, is that most, and I really don't want to say it like this, but I think this is the truth. A lot of Black women who heavily support the first few Black women that show up on the show do not like any men on the show because they only like the girls, which is fine. But if you look at even the last few guys who got eliminated, no one likes any of the men. If you look at all the Casa lists, no one likes any of the men. They like them before they talk. They like looking at them, but the moment the guys say anything or like they stop being quiet, like Carl was escaping for a bit. But the moment he started saying Kata is stunning, something, before they know, they're like, Carl, you better watch it. You better watch it. Do stuff like that. And it's not fair. It's not fair. And I think it's no longer Love Island. It's more like stupid. I don't have another word for it.
No, that's the word. That's the word.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
I wish it could be better. I wish if it was not vote for 4 people. It would be very different. Kata would be out. Casey would be in. Melanie, I voted Melanie tonight out of spite because I don't care anymore. It's rigged. It's rigged, but I'm not voting for Aniya because you shouldn't allow yourself to ever talk to someone like that as you did on movie night. No matter what he said in the Casa Amor or in the videos, you should not let yourself talk to someone like that in their face. Same thing goes with like Trinity. I didn't vote for Trinity. I don't like her. I think she's cool. Again, fashionable. I don't rock with her.
I'm laughing at Cool Matic. I appreciate the super chat.
But it's true. It's true though. Like I think since last season, they're doing a good effort to make sure that even if a Black couple wins or a Black person wins, they will be demonized on the show as much as possible so that it looks bad.
You know, I've seen a lot of people say that in regards to having all the dark-skinned Black women be the ones yelling at KC and really kind of going at him. It's like, no matter how you slice it, it's either the Black man is the villain or these Black women are being ghetto and loud and in his face. Yeah. And it makes it really hard to fight those stereotypes of us always being angry when y'all are over here acting like this.
And TT is the ghetto one. Aniya is the rich one, right? Aniya is the rich, shelter. Yeah, she got money and all that stuff. Casey's family just bought a passport. Oh, Casey's family, that's why they wouldn't get along, because Casey's family don't got no passport. Very like bad faith take. And unfortunately, it's coming from the same community, and that's the sad part.
Yeah, a little bit of elitism in there. You know what I mean?
It sucks, dude. It's really bad.
No, this was very, very, very disappointing. We actually had a couple that people could believe in, that seemed to genuinely like each other. We saw them laugh and play with each other throughout the villa. Like we haven't seen any other connection like this all season.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they even gave him that edit after movie night. I'm surprised they gave him a decent edit. I guess maybe they didn't want to I don't know. I don't want to think for them because it's sad. Like it's not Love Island because Zach, he doesn't. I don't know what it is, but during whatever he did during the hideaway, I think he got the ick. So Zach doesn't like her, right? We have Bryce, Bryce is whatever, and then we have not Carl. Who's the other one? Sincere.
And Aniya is still giving him some passes even after her mom made her. Even after her mom made her go tell Melanie what was really happening, she still ran back to Trinity and said, "But he is working on it, though. Girl, you just want that man. Stop it."
It's so sad because it's like you said that the girls are the epitome of like Katie and all the girls are mean girls, right? please. Sorry, hold on. Let me say that right. These girls are the epitome of the girls from Mean Girls. Katie is Aniya sometimes, and Kata's just a bitch, so she must be Regina or maybe Gretchen. I don't know. I like all Mean Girls anyway. Like it's sad. It's sad. But I think I've been speaking too long. Thank you for offering me the chance.
Nah, man, you good, brother.
We appreciate you, Ferris.
Your opinion is always welcome. Your time is always appreciated. Thank you for hopping in and sharing with us.
Thank you.
Jay Rizzo 3000. What's happening, partner? Is the baby asleep?
Yeah, just put him down for the night, man.
All right, cool.
Yo, hey, when the turn up is though, man, this season's over with.
Sunday night, bro. Sunday night.
We got for sure. We gotta take a shot.
We gonna come in here act a fool Sunday night, man. We ain't fuck this show.
Hey, yeah, we gotta end it on something light. This is a lot of sad news going on tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, we gotta take a shot for Aniya's mom.
Man,
she was looking. We gotta
hold up. I wasn't even
gotta take a shot. That was TT's sister, right?
TT's cousin.
Even my wife was watching. She was like, "Dang, she's bad."
I started doing math trying to figure out how old Aniya's mama might be. I might slide them DMs. That nigga ain't in the NBA no more.
Oh my god! you got DMs at the house. You got DMs at the house.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, man. Just echoing back off of basically what a lot of people said tonight, man. Y'all. I think a lot of y'all called it. It kind of knew that this was probably maybe it was you, Nay, that called it. You said that this is probably Casey last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we
kind of knew it was coming.
It was suspected, you know what I'm saying? Like I tried to be as positive as possible, thinking that there were enough of us out here with common sense, you know what I'm saying? But just the way the vote was set up, there just wasn't any way. Because we were literally forced. We were forced to give votes to people we didn't want to vote for.
Yeah, they got a big divide in their fan base. You got the OGs, people that have been watching it for a long time, versus the new people that maybe it's this new younger generation that's under us.
I wouldn't even say that. I don't think it's that. I think it's just people who don't have common sense in general across the board.
It's all ages. I ain't gonna put on all the young people, man. Because
don't do that.
I've encountered young people with common sense. There's I've seen plenty of young people on TikTok with common sense who are saying the same shit. It's just certain people either who have this internal hatred that they haven't dealt with, where it's easy for them to villainize and start hating a dark-skinned black man for whatever reason, or just people who straight up racist, colors, whatever. It's all kind of shit. But I don't think it's restricted to an age group. Unfortunately, it's stupid comes in all fonts, all ages, all sexes. Like just it's a whole lot of dumb motherfuckers out here, man. It really is, and you see it when you try to have a basic conversation, or just make a general, seemingly common sense point, and it just doesn't land. And I can't have those conversations anymore. I don't have the patience.
Yeah, I had to tap out too.
Facts. All right. So for y'all fathers, if y'all saw Sincere, if that was y'all son and y'all saw him acting like that, would y'all go in there, guns blazing, like I guess that was his dad that came in there?
Yeah, stepdad.
Stepdad? Oh, that was his stepdaddy? Oh, okay. That actually makes Oh, damn. Okay.
I can't imagine either one of my sons moving like that. Like, it's just not necessary. Like, you could just go in there and be on some player shit like Corbin. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to go in there lying and saying.
I'd have definitely went in there and been like, nigga, what is you doing?
Yeah, like, you ain't never even seen nobody move like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, the game was not taught to you like this, nigga.
That's exactly what it is, man. You gotta train him up right. If you don't train him up right, clearly he wasn't trained up right. So that ain't really his fault.
Yeah, not to say that a son that I raised wouldn't go in there and do some stupid shit, but I would still go in there and be like, nigga, what is you doing?
I mean, stupid shit is one thing, but I mean that was diabolical, nigga.
Yeah.
Bro, he sold every girl he talked to a dream. Like, you can't sell every girl a dream, bro.
The same one too, nigga. Like, he didn't even switch the dream up, nigga. Sold everybody the same exact dream, nigga.
Like, bro, you can't sell everybody the same dream and make it to the finale. But y'all, I mean, you called it. You called it be chilling, man. He was gonna make it to the end, so hey, hats off to him.
Yep.
Just said.
All right, brother, man. I appreciate you hopping in and sharing your thoughts again.
Hey, I'm down for the turn up Sunday.
All
yeah, we'll see y'all Sunday.
We're gonna get
blessings to you and the family, dog.
Y'all already know how I'm gonna be on Sunday.
Oh my God.
I might forget to even watch the show.
You just coming ready.
Yep.
No, I'm telling you, I'm just gonna find out who won, and we just gonna come here and start talking shit. So I mean, if y'all don't expect a episode breakdown Sunday, because I'm not giving them another fucking view this season. They've gotten enough from me. I'm just gonna come on here and talk shit and get faded. But we're an hour and 50 minutes in, and everybody is cleared out of the waiting room. So appreciate everybody for coming in and sharing their thoughts. Appreciate y'all for sitting with us and venting your frustration. Let me make sure I got all of the
super chats.
Yeah, I think I got all of them.
Let me look, because you be missing shit.
I was paying attention. I had it up for a while. I was making sure I got all of them.
Yeah, that looked like you did.
But hey, it's 438, 39 people in here right now. Please like the live if you haven't already. If you have common sense, please subscribe to our channels. If you don't bother. But appreciate y'all for being here. No, I'm serious. I want my channel to grow. I really do. But I will not compromise my sanity. I will not compromise. I'm never going to come on here and say what people want me to say. I'm never going to come on here and just stand whoever the fuck is the most popular. I'm not going to come on here and just say what I think is going to get me the most likes or follows or subscriptions. Yeah. I'm always going to voice my opinion. I'm always going to say what I think is right. I'm always going to use common sense and logic to back up anything I say. So if you're cool with that and you can handle that, please subscribe. And I'll give you plenty of it, along with some jokes and some other silly nigga shit. If you can't handle none of that, then just go on about your business. You can still watch the videos. I appreciate the engagement, you know what I'm saying? But just don't say nothing to me. But
I mean, I didn't vote.
You didn't? No. Did you vote?
I voted for Melanie and Sincere. Good night.
I voted for Melanie and Sincere too.
Fuck it.